probably been the most nerve-wracking week for me ever in my football career, because I just really wanted an opportunity, not only in playing a grand final, but to try and win one. And I'm a bit lost for words at the moment, to be honest.
It's one of the great stories of grand final week, the fact that the 306th game of Shane Crawford will be his first in an AFL grand final. He joins us in the hot seat tonight. Welcome and congratulations to you. You looked a little emotional, a little bit spent, a little bit sort of excited there, but obviously it was a pretty big week for you.
Yeah, it was, as I said there, it was a week where I probably thought about my football more than ever. I tried not to, but, you know, I just wasn't sure. I thought we were good enough to continue on, but until it actually happens, you know, you always are a bit reserved and a bit unsure about where you're heading. Has
it hit home yet that you're playing in your first grand final? What's the feeling, the excitement factor?
I'm not in the side yet, so I'm not getting ahead of myself. But, yeah, no, today training was pretty much normal, doing the recovery and so forth. There's just a lot more media floating around, but I think that's a good thing that the guys are still focused on getting out there and playing well next week, and everyone's been working well as a team, and that's why we've got ourselves in this position. So I'm sure I'll get nervous as the week goes on, but yeah, just can't wait to get out there and test ourselves.
Shane, the big picture, last night I looked over at the AFL function and there was Lee Matthews, Dipper and John Kennedy Jr. having a laugh at half-time, obviously thinking their old team had made it to a grand final again. How do you feel in the context of those blokes and all the great deeds they did over such a long era? I mean, does you and this particular team feel lesser, or, you know, are you happy to shake their hands, or does this make it a bit easier?
No, we have obviously the utmost respect for all the past players, you know, and they were very lucky to have such a successful time. And they're so supportive. Like, even during my time when we've really struggled and when the club almost disappeared, you know, they were just so supportive to everyone, and so important to the football club even now, you know, especially when they're around, and probably more so to me because I'm an older player and I realise the impact that those guys have had. But the younger guys, no doubt, as they go on a bit, they'll learn and experience more things around all that. So, no, we're very, very excited about sort of going forward, and we realise it's not just about us, it's the past players as well.
And Michael Voss said in the commentary last night at one point, it's one thing to make a grand final, but I hope they don't celebrate too much that they've made the grand final. It didn't seem to be. I mean, obviously you were rapt to be there, but is that how it felt at training today? I mean, was there a sense there wasn't a celebration? I know you had a few beers last night, the coach said. But
we did, but I actually went home and sat on the couch, so certainly wasn't getting ahead of myself. No, I think that's been the good thing about our side is, you know, we expected to get out there and win, and obviously we're going to have to play well together and do the team things, and we were able to do that and get across the line, and we're just really looking forward to this week. It's a great opportunity to take it all in and experience what a grand final's all about. But I totally agree. It's, you know, you don't want to make a grand final, you actually want to win it. So I'm sure we'll be doing our very best to get out there and hopefully have the right outcome.
Crawf, I think to win grand finals you need players that really inspire their teammates, and I think you've got an absolute ripper in Luke Hodge. Did you speak to him this morning? Has he pulled up okay? Has he got cracked ribs, bruised ribs?
Yeah, no, he was struggling today. No, he was really good. Like, he is an inspirational player. He can play anywhere. You know, when we need him down forward, he'll go there and he'll fix it, or he can play in the middle. And a lot of the players, we didn't realise that he was suffering so badly, but you know, this morning you wouldn't realise. Yeah. You know, he was just walking around like nothing had happened, and you know, there's no doubt he'll be out there and leading the way on the weekend.
Let's talk about you and your form, because you've missed a bit of footy, but you've come back and picked up where you left off, really. You're coming off the bench, it's a different role, but you're getting plenty of the ball, your body looks great, and you're even kicking goals out of your backside when you probably should have got dragged, really, for having that shot from the boundary.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my football. Obviously, my role's changed quite a lot to 5 or 6 years ago. But I think, if anything, it's made me probably enjoy football a bit more and take the pressure off myself by, you know, the way I go about it. But
did you look in the centre then or not?
I had a quick look and saw someone on, but I thought, no, I'm having a shot. It's all about me. No, it was, you know, I suppose when you're in those situations, you have a quick look, and if nothing's on, then you have a go. And lucky enough the wind blew it through on the night.
One of the things that struck me watching you is that in your first probably 8 to 10 years, you would have had a bloke hanging out of your back pocket on punt and a tag at every single game that you ran out. And now you can run out and it's Mitchell that's got a deal that'll Bateman and everyone else, and you still got treated with great respect, but you must have this freedom in your own mind now.
Yeah, it's changed a lot, and obviously my role's changed a lot. I'm not playing, in the middle as much. I'm running around in the outskirts a bit, but we've got players. We've got a great team. We've got guys who can go through the middle, like Jordan Lewis, Brad Sewell, who are very underrated, I believe. Sam Mitchell. You bring Luke Hodge through there, Chance Bateman. So we've got a great mix of guys who can play forward, through the middle, and even go back. Grant Birchall as well is a great player, and Clinton Young. So we're in a very good position to move the side around and keep it flexible.